What's going on, everybody? This is Kevin with Exploring with K&C, and today I'm coming to you from my garage. Yes, there's a reason for this. So I'm working on a new project for the channel, and just for another way for Chris and I to get out there and explore more. You know, some of the trails that we go to, that we want to go to, are off in the boonies somewhere, and we're like, why not try this overlanding thing? You know, it looks like a lot of fun, can get us off in the back country and give us more opportunities where we can go and explore. So. So today I took delivery of a RCI bed rack. It's the 12-inch sports variety. Yes, I know I should have got the heavy-duty version. I made a mistake on ordering. I ended up with the sports. The only difference is it really doesn't have that center brace. I'm just gonna go with it, man. It's just too big of a hassle to try to return it and jump through all the hoops that it takes. So we're just gonna go with it. I'm starting to lay it down right here on my garage floor so that I could just kind of get an idea of how I'm going to assemble it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to assemble it, loosely prior to putting it into the bed of the truck. And then when I get it up in there and get it all positioned properly, then I'll go ahead and tighten everything down. So that's the first thing. Second thing, I took delivery of the Smittybilt Generation 2 rooftop tent. Yes, I know the box is upside down, but that's what it is. And after I get the rack up, then I'll get Christy to come and help me, and we'll get the tent up there and get it mounted, and then we'll go out and we'll deploy the tent and see how it's going to work. We're super excited about this, and you've probably seen my truck in other videos, but here's how it looks now. Some might be asking, well, why isn't he just mounting the tent on top of that shell? I just don't want my center of gravity that high. You know, I don't want the tent sticking up like that, so that it's going to, give me even worse gas mileage than I already get with it.
Still
So one of the nice things about this rack is it's universal in size, means that it's adjustable to any bed. And so you can see right here how I got it, you know, it's not quite flush. So I'll be able to pull those out so everything's tight, and then I'll make sure that it's nice and centered, and then I'll ratchet everything down, and then it's on to step 2, the tent. Okay, so I've got it all ratcheted down as far as the legs to the bed are concerned. All the other bolts I haven't completely tightened those down yet, you know, because I want to get the tent up there and you know, make sure that everything is going to work. I'm going to make sure everything works in its current position. You know, if it needs to be moved, it's just hand tightened on there, so I'll be able to move it wherever it needs to be moved if that's the case. So at this point, step 2, the Smittybilt tent. Well, let's see what it looks like.
Let me hold it.
Yeah, that'd be great. Dun, dun, dun.
Ooh, it's hot in there.
Hi.
Into the black hole. Sing for my soul. Through the black hole.
That makes a big difference, doesn't it? So for my birthday this year, Christy bought me this Blue Eddy. I think it's like EB70 or something like that. It's 700 watts, and it's been fantastic. And anyway, one of the things we'll be using it for is doing some of this overlanding stuff. You can plug a lot of things into this thing. Anyway, there's the 12-volt port right there. We'll see if it works. We'll see if we got lights inside. There you go. How cool is that? All right, so now I got it all assembled, got it all tightened down. I'm just gonna put the cover on and call it good. I'm gonna have to wait for another day to take it out and deploy it and see all that. But yeah, it's been a long day. Anybody that tells you that this is a fast process, I don't know, man. They've done them before, I guess. I hadn't done it before, so it was a learning process for me. It took a while. So anyway, I'll show you what it looks like when I get the cover on. And the finished product. Well, kind of finished. I haven't put sandboards up on the sides or any of that, but finished for tonight. How about that? that is a wrap on my RCA bed rack installation and Smittybilt Gen 2 rooftop tent. Let me know what you think in the comments. I think it's a pretty good purchase, and we're gonna go out for the first time this weekend and we'll give it a real test, see how it does on an overnighter. Gonna go up in the mountains back here behind where the Ant Flats is. Anyway, you know, yeah, I'd like to have a Jeep Wrangler Rubicon, you know, all lifted and with all the goodies. And yes, I would love to have a full-size Bronco with the Sasquatch package, you know, but I own this from bumper to bumper, from tire to tent. I own the whole thing, no debt. I'm just gonna drive the wheels off it. This was Christy's dad's truck. He loved that truck, and his nickname was Moose because he was a big guy. And so Christy and I were talking about it, and we're gonna name this truck Moose. So when you hear us talking about Moose, you know we're talking about the truck. There you go, Moose. Anyway, that is it, and we'll see you on the road.